We first found out about Eli having spina bifida when we went for our 20-week scan, which was actually 21 weeks for us. The person who was doing the scan said, I wouldn't usually tell you at this point, but since you asked, no, everything's not okay and we think your son has spina bifida. I remember lying there just with tears rolling down my face. Paul took it pretty hard and he just went to take 5 minutes out. Yeah, it was pretty tough. And then the scan was over and that was when we first got offered an abortion. We did the confirmation scan and then you go into an appointment with one doctor and it's a consultant and they basically tell you what spina bifida is and kind of a brief outline of what to expect in the coming weeks of the pregnancy. When this was happening we said we don't want to abort our child, so we don't want to go down that path. And her response was, well, that's half of the meeting over, so we can kind of end it here. So, yeah, to know that half of the meeting is taken up with talking about abortion is pretty sad, really. The fact that abortion is such a routine part of medicine is just so frustrating in a way. As a parent who has a child that is living with a disability, it's heartbreaking because I see my little Eli who has so much life in him and so much joy and so much to give to the world, and to think that they're just kind of aborting these babies who have so much to offer is just, it's heartbreaking, yeah. In my heart of hearts as a mother, I don't think it is easy to have an abortion because at the end of the day, a diagnosis is, from a scan, a doctor's best guess at what's going to happen. It's not definite. They can't tell you that that child is definitely going to be that bad or is definitely going to even have that diagnosis. There have been plenty of cases where it hasn't happened like that. But I think, worst case scenario, that is the case. You still have a child that has a smile and a heart and gives you hugs every day and kisses you. We have struggles in our life in terms of hospital appointments, but our life is so much better for having Eli, and both Paul and I admire Eli so much for his resilience, and I think it would have been harder to live with not ever meeting him. I don't think that abortion is an easy decision at all. I think you have to live with that for the rest of your life. Like, that's not easy. He is just a bundle of joy and very adventurous and very much like lots of other little boys his age, just into trucks and causing mischief and trying to draw on the couches and things like that. It has its moments where it's really tough, and we see him struggle and we see him go through pain, and that's heartbreaking. But I think as a family we're so much better for it. We're close, we're strong, and we have a really strong love because we've gone through difficult situations together. So yeah, it's good. It's really good. If someone was in the same position as we were with, or even had a child diagnosed with Down syndrome, I think I would say don't panic and take your time with processing it. Allow yourself to kind of grieve your dreams, in a sense, of what you dreamt for that child, and not to believe everything the doctors say, because they are trained to give you the worst case scenario. And Eli has time and time again proven the doctors wrong in many aspects of his development and growth, and just to take it one step at a time. And I suppose from a mother's heart to another mother's heart, like, I would just say give this child a chance, because you can't say exactly what they're capable of, and what they're capable of probably will surprise you. The hardest part of my journey has been dealing with people who limit Eli and who kind of limit what he's capable of. The hardest part hasn't been his diagnosis or his spina bifida. The hardest part has been dealing with people's reactions. And I think I suppose I really want to get the message out there to encourage people not to abort these children, because they are capable of changing different parts of the world just as much as you or I are, and they have a wonderful and amazing story to tell. And I admire my son so much because he is so resilient in the midst of all his suffering, and I think that we have so much to learn from people in the similar situation or the same situation as Eli.